Welcome to our channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that's close to my heart, love. Not just romantic love, but the kind of love that transforms lives, the kind of love that heals, the kind of love that sets us free. We're going to explore the 10 love commandments, a blueprint for living a life overflowing with joy, peace, and fulfillment. You know, for years I searched for answers, for that missing piece in my own life. I interviewed countless people, celebrities, everyday folks, spiritual leaders, all searching for that elusive key to happiness. And you know what I learned? It always came back to love. Love is the most powerful force in the universe. It's the foundation of every successful relationship, every thriving community, every act of kindness that makes this world a little brighter. So, if you're ready to unlock the power of love in your own life, let's get started. The first commandment tells us to put God first in our lives. Now I know some of you might be thinking, Oprah, what does that even mean? Well, it's about recognizing that there's a power greater than ourselves, a source of unconditional love that sustains us, guides us, and lifts us up even when we stumble. It's about making that conscious choice to connect with that love every single day. Whether it's through prayer, meditation, or simply taking a moment to appreciate the beauty around you, putting God first allows us to tap into an endless well of strength and wisdom. The second commandment reminds us that true worship isn't about rituals or empty gestures. It's about living a life that reflects God's love, a life filled with compassion, generosity, and forgiveness. It's about treating others with kindness and respect, even when they don't deserve it. It's about being a beacon of light in a world that can sometimes feel dark. That's how we truly honor the divine within us and all around us. The third commandment is about respect. It reminds us to use God's name with reverence and to avoid using it lightly or disrespectfully. Our words have power, and when we use God's name carelessly, we diminish the sacredness of that power. Think about it. Would you want your own name used disrespectfully? Of course not. It's about recognizing the importance of our words and using them to uplift, inspire, and spread love, not negativity or disrespect. The fourth commandment is one we could all use a little more of in our busy lives: rest. God rested on the seventh day, and we're called to do the same. From Friday evening to Saturday evening, it's a time to disconnect from the hustle and bustle of daily life, to recharge our batteries, and to reconnect with our spiritual side. Now, I know it can be hard to carve out time for rest, but trust me, your mind, body, and soul will thank you for it. Take a walk in nature, spend time with loved ones, read a good book, or simply allow yourself to be still. You deserve it. The fifth commandment is all about honoring our parents. Our parents are the ones who brought us into this world, who nurtured us, and who shaped us into the people we are today. Even if our relationships with our parents are complicated, there's always something to be grateful for. It's about recognizing the sacrifices they made and showing them the love and respect they deserve. Now, that doesn't mean we have to agree with everything they say or do, but it does mean approaching our interactions with them with understanding and compassion. The sixth commandment is a powerful one. Do not kill. It's a reminder that all life is precious, that every human being has value and deserves to be treated with dignity and respect. This commandment goes beyond physical harm. It's about standing up against injustice, speaking out against violence, and creating a world where everyone feels safe and loved. It's about choosing peace over hatred, understanding over judgment, and love over fear. The seventh commandment tells us not to steal. This one's pretty straightforward, right? It's about respecting other people's belongings, their property, and their hard work. But it goes deeper than that. It's about honesty, integrity, and fairness in all our dealings. It's about earning our success through hard work and dedication, not through taking shortcuts or taking advantage of others. The eighth commandment is about fidelity. It tells us not to commit adultery, to be faithful in our relationships. Now, infidelity isn't just about physical intimacy, it's about emotional honesty, about building a foundation of trust and respect with our partners. When we break that trust, we not only hurt our partners, but we also damage the very foundation of our relationships. Fidelity is about making a commitment and honoring it, through thick and thin. The ninth commandment is simple but profound. Do not bear false witness. In other words, tell the truth. Honesty is the foundation of any healthy relationship, whether it's with our spouses, our friends, our families, or ourselves. When we lie, we create a web of deceit that's hard to escape. It erodes trust, creates division, and ultimately hurts everyone involved. So let's commit to living authentically, to speaking our truth with love and compassion, and to creating a world where honesty prevails. The 10th and final commandment challenges us to be content with what we have. It tells us not to covet our neighbor's possessions, their spouse, or anything that doesn't belong to us. Envy is a dangerous emotion. It breeds resentment, jealousy, and dissatisfaction. It keeps us focused on what we lack instead of appreciating the blessings in our own lives. True contentment comes from gratitude, from recognizing the abundance that already surrounds us. Remember, these commandments are not just rules, but a guide to living a life full of love, joy, and peace. As Galatians 5:22-23 says, "But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, long-suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, temperance. Against such there is no law." When we live our lives according to these principles, when we choose love in every situation, we unlock a level of happiness and fulfillment that we never thought possible. We begin to see the world through a lens of compassion, understanding, and forgiveness. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring content.